In a world where every choice seems personal, science challenges the very concept of free will. From quantum physics to neuroscience, evidence suggests our decisions may not be as free as we believe. For centuries, philosophers argued the existence of free will. Yet modern science offers a different perspective, one that questions whether our actions stem from true autonomy or predetermined factors. Quantum mechanics reveals randomness at subatomic levels, challenging the idea of predictable outcomes. If particles act unpredictably, how can human decisions be fully free? Neuroscientists study brain activity before conscious decisions, finding neural patterns predict choices before we're aware of making them. This raises doubts about the immediacy of free will. Behavioral genetics shows genes influence personality traits and decision-making tendencies. If our choices are partly genetically programmed, does true freedom exist? Environmental factors also shape behavior. Childhood experiences, social influences, and cultural norms all contribute to the formation of our preferences and choices. Psychological studies reveal unconscious biases affecting our perceptions and decisions. These hidden biases often dictate our actions without our awareness. Despite these scientific insights, the feeling of free will persists. Understanding its limits doesn't necessarily negate the importance of personal responsibility and ethical decision-making. This journey through science and philosophy aims to explore the complexities of free will, inviting you to question your own perceptions and beliefs about human choice. Quantum mechanics introduced uncertainty at atomic levels, challenging classical notions of determinism. Particles don't follow fixed paths, but exist in probabilities until observed. Neuroscientists discovered brain activity precedes conscious decisions, suggesting our actions might be predetermined by neural processes before we're aware of making choices. Studies on decision-making reveal unconscious biases heavily influence our choices, often without us realizing their impact on our final decisions. Behavioral genetics research shows how much of our behavior is influenced by genetic predispositions, hinting that our actions may be more predictable than we believe. Philosophers argue that if all events have causes, including human actions, then free will becomes an illusion created by our perception of choice. Experimental psychology has shown that external factors can significantly sway our decisions, even when we feel we're making autonomous choices. Despite evidence against it, the concept of free will remains deeply ingrained in legal systems and moral judgments, shaping how society views responsibility and accountability. In some theories, the universe operates under strict laws of physics, leaving little room for true randomness or genuine choice beyond initial conditions. If every action has a cause rooted in prior events, the idea of making a truly free choice seems incompatible with deterministic models of the universe. Psychological experiments demonstrate that our sense of control over actions is often an afterthought, occurring milliseconds after the brain has initiated movement. Some scientists propose that quantum indeterminacy could offer space for free will within otherwise deterministic frameworks, allowing for unpredictable choices. Philosophical debates continue over whether free will is necessary for ethical responsibility, considering the implications of deterministic models on moral culpability. Research into brain-computer interfaces suggests potential future where machines could predict and influence human decisions, blurring lines between autonomy and control. The concept of compatibilism posits that free will can coexist with determinism, arguing that freedom isn't about lack of causation, but rather about acting according to one's desires. Deterministic models of the universe suggest that given complete knowledge of current states, future events could theoretically be predicted with absolute certainty. Neurological studies show that our brains prepare motor actions before we consciously decide to perform them, indicating a complex interplay between unconscious and conscious processes. Incompatibilist philosophies assert that true free will is impossible if our actions are predetermined by prior causes, leading to debates over the nature of personal responsibility. Behavioral economics reveals that subtle environmental cues can dramatically affect decision-making, suggesting that free will is less about individual choice than context. Neuroimaging studies reveal that brain activity associated with decisions occurs milliseconds before conscious awareness, challenging the notion of voluntary action. Quantum theory introduces unpredictability at fundamental levels, offering a potential loophole for free will in an otherwise deterministic world. Philosophical arguments question whether free will is necessary for moral responsibility, suggesting that ethical frameworks might adapt to deterministic realities. Genetic studies show significant heritability in behaviors and personality traits, raising questions about the extent of individual autonomy in shaping our actions. Experimental psychology demonstrates how easily our decisions can be manipulated by external influences, casting doubt on the purity of free will. The debate over free will involves reconciling scientific discoveries with everyday experiences, leading to ongoing discussions about the nature of human agency. Quantum mechanics suggests that particles do not have definite properties until observed, challenging deterministic views of the universe. This indeterminacy extends to human behavior, complicating the concept of free will. Neuroscientists have found that decisions occur milliseconds before conscious awareness, indicating unconscious processes influence choices. These findings suggest that our sense of making free choices may be an illusion. Behavioral genetics research reveals strong genetic influences on personality traits and behaviors. This evidence challenges the idea that individuals can freely choose their actions without biological constraints. Philosophers argue that if the universe operates under strict causality, every event is determined by prior causes. This determinism implies that free will might not exist, as choices are merely outcomes of preceding conditions. As science unravels the complex interplay between genes, environment, and behavior, it challenges our traditional notions of free will. Yet this does not mean we are mere automatons. Our understanding evolves, revealing new dimensions of human potential. While the deterministic nature of the universe poses philosophical questions, it also opens avenues for deeper exploration. Understanding the roots of human behavior can lead to better societal policies and personal growth. Despite the scientific evidence suggesting determinism, many find solace in the idea of choice. This tension between belief and empirical findings enriches the human experience and fuels ongoing debates. The quest to understand free will involves examining the boundaries between mind and matter. As science advances, it brings us closer to reconciling these fundamental concepts, shaping our future perspectives. In the face of mounting scientific evidence against absolute free will, humanity's resilience shines through. We adapt, evolve, and continue to seek meaning in an increasingly complex world. Science, while challenging our beliefs, also empowers us to make informed choices. By understanding the factors that influence our actions, we can strive for greater self-awareness and ethical living. The debate over free will is not just philosophical. It has practical implications for justice, morality, and personal development. Embracing these discussions can lead to a richer understanding of ourselves and others. Ultimately, whether or not free will exists, the pursuit of knowledge and truth remains a defining feature of human life. Let us continue to explore, question, and grow, guided by both reason and compassion. In conclusion, science's exploration of free will is a journey into the heart of human existence. It challenges us to reconsider our place in the universe and the nature of our choices, inspiring us to live more thoughtfully. We encourage you to engage with these ideas further. Explore the resources linked below, discuss with friends and family, and keep questioning. Together, we can unravel the mysteries of our existence and foster a more enlightened society. Thank you for joining us on this intellectual journey. Remember, the quest for understanding is never truly complete. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and let the search for truth guide your path.